Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to day 16 of my 31 days of horror reviews. Yes, a review a day for 31 days. We're going a little Italian today. I'm going from a film from 1989. We're going to do a Fulci flick. Yes, a Fulci flick I have not seen before. So I had to pick it up, and I watched it for the first time last night. Had a great time with it. I really liked the storyline, how it was. And for that flick, the DVD was put out by Shriek Show, and I don't think there's a Blu-ray of it yet. But if there ever would be, I'm definitely be upgrading. This movie was a lot of fun. And that movie is called House of Clocks. Yes, Fulci's House of Clocks. This movie was originally a made-for-TV movie, but when it was shown, it was deemed too gory for made-for-TV. So he had to read back, and he actually put out on the big screen over there. So pretty much with the House of Clocks, you have this elderly couple. They have tons of clocks in this whole entire home. You know, grandfather clocks, even a giant hourglass, pocket watches, and shit like this. Pretty much with them, they are not the nicest kind of old couple. They look sweet. They end up killing their maid, and they're like, yeah, we gotta go to another maid. And they have another couple in a chapel, like all in the wedding dress and tuxedo attire, with a giant spike in their neck, in this chapel, just sitting there rotting. And they keep coming in, they doctor them up, and they were their nephew's kids and whatnot. Just pretty weird couple. Well, anyway, you also get introduced to another couple, well, three of them. They happen to be con artists and robbers. They rob a little convenience store for food, and pretty much they're not nice. One guy's pretty insane and kind of psycho. There was one scene in this movie I did not like, where he picked up a little black kitten, put it in a plastic bag, and said, okay, if you can escape, you're free. And unfortunately, the little kitty doesn't make it. I hated that scene because I love cats. I'm a cat guy. So, but anyway, they decide to rob the old couple's house. They know they're rich and everything. And at the right time, during a scuffle, the old couple and their groundskeeper are murdered. They're shot right in the chest, point blank. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all the clocks in the house, including on them, stop at the exact same time as the couple's death. Out of nowhere. So they try to escape, and there's these guard dogs out there, and they decide, well, spend the night, hide the couple, we'll figure out what we'll do in the morning. Well, after moving the bodies out of the blue, these clocks all start to rewind. All the clocks in the house. And then the robbers don't think of anything of it. They don't even notice the clocks rewinding. But it's actually time rewinding itself, pretty much. While two of them are fucking in a bedroom upstairs, the other one's walking around and realize, well, the blood on the ground is missing. The bodies are missing. The table is also repaired. And now he gets shot by somebody. Well, the other couple, once they get done fucking, they're coming down the stairs and realize their friend's now missing. And then they run into the old couple. And they're like, wait a minute, they're dead. So all of a sudden now they're back. And it's pretty much, time is getting reversed, but only for the old couple in the house, among other things, like the day and time. But the robbers are not affected by this change in time. So it's got a whole big rewind film. It's really good. I'm not going to say much about it because I love the ending to this movie. The ending is very well deserved. You're actually kind of rooting for the old couple, and you're also rooting for somebody else in this movie. You're kind of glad that certain people die in this movie because they're just so mean and rude. And the way how Italian movie is, they zoom into certain things. Very artsy, very cool looking. This was well done. I'm surprised that the House of Clocks hasn't gotten more deserving, like an upgraded Blu-ray. Maybe down the road it will be, but I actually really enjoyed this film. For special features on the DVD, you have the uncut anamorphic widescreen transfer. And the transfer is kind of blurry, but it's for what it's worth, it's fine. You have talent bios, interviews with Paolo Poloni and Carla Casola. One of the interviews is with the maid in this movie. All I can say is she gets freaking impaled in the crotch by this giant wooden spear. Holy fuck. Oops. Battery. Okay. She gets impaled by this wooden spear in the fucking crotch. I was like, oh, we're going somewhere in this movie. So they get an interview with her and everything. But again, it's an Italian flick. A lot of Italian movies are really awesome, and this one is definitely up there. I don't see many people talking about this Fulci flick, but I think it needs some love. So I'm glad I bought this movie. This is a fun 8.5 out of 10 flick. It was a great blind buy. So I recommend it. If you can find this movie, definitely picking it up. If you're a fan of Fulci, if you're a fan of Italian movies, this is a must-own, guys. All right, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my day 16 of my 31 Days of Horror. Love to hear your comments down below. And if you haven't, please, again, like and subscribe. And get ready for some more reviews. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching. And you have a good day. Peace.